Global Consult Limited. Eye Jumekuo bi a omo fa registered nurses, drivers a omo wo GCC license, NFA securities. Edi omo ko amaya hodro bi so te se Dubai, Qatar, Saudi Arabia, Kuwait, NFA USA. Na mene wo kasa sisi akra. Omo per registered nurses. Edi omo ko USA. Akoye juma ko jisika pudro. Anne. Na enye we po. Capstone Global Consult Limited. Esanso boama. Sa wo peka atofri amanone. Omo be ye ho hyehyeye nyina ma. Na wo nsatimi aka. Ka biara edawa kuma so wa bra wo mre ho enti omo se bra omo so ye sesi a wo behu omo Otema community 9 omo ne Ashama Timber Market ene din hwe anim anase fra omo e wo 0599 183083 ana 0302 986573 amanone fo so fra omo +821 021811 Capstone Global Consult Limited. Your success is our business.
Oh, hello, people. My name is Kali Boss. The only boss. Oh, wait, what else? Have you heard? Wait, do you know that Tap Tap Send is live in Texas? Oh, you didn't know? We went to New York. Now we are live in Texas. So people in Texas and around, all you have to do is to download Tap Tap Send. Yes, Tap Tap Send has become the most unique, secure, and fast way of sending money across the world to your loved ones anywhere. Okay, so download Tap Tap Send on Google Play Store or App Store. And when you're in Texas or around, you just have to put in the code TXGH. What did I say? TXGH. And you get $10 for your first transaction you make. Mahama media, Texas, you drew ho. Very soon we'll conquer everywhere. Download Tap Tap Send now on Google Play and App Store. Tap Tap Send. It's secure, convenient, easy, and fast.
Everybody check now. Check it. Fa check it. Fa check it. Check it. The beat is real. Don't wait, make it kill ya. Get your green select glucometer and check it. Sugar level, check it, check it. For check it, check it. For check it, for check it, check it, check it. Green select glucometer, check it. For check it, check it, check it. Put sugar level, for check it, for check it, check it, check it. For check it, for check it, check it, check it. Green select glucometer. Everybody check now.
This advert has been vetted and approved by the FDA.
Anyways, the job is the job, and when we sit like this, we surely have to do the job on Sammy Flex TV via Showbiz Daily with my soldiers, Roland Amate seated. Abbas Mo is back for the week. Nana Reagan has been consistent throughout the week. Here again for us to do our business. Our business is Showbiz Daily. Ladies and gentlemen, you're welcome. Digital Rasta Currencies on camera, Richie Flex, editor, director of the show. Remember, Tap Tap Send is still here with us on the show. Anytime you are sending money from abroad to Ghana, to any of my people here, to family, friends, businesses, Tap Tap Send is still certified, approved for you to use. Download the app on your phone, put in your bank details, and remember the promo details is also Sammy Flex. With this, you get some extra cash into your wallet. Once again, Nana Reagan is the road manager of Wendy Shea. Abbas is a talent manager, business manager for women like Sha Amici. Roland Amate is the digital communicator for Shagzi. Yeah, so these two, they have some things in common. Yeah, man, they have some things in common. I know, right? So you have to know where they belong to. And right after that, you can say Sammy Flex is in the middle, minding my business, and doing what I have to do right at every point in time. Now, interesting stories ahead of us. First, let's look at the video of a man who is a painter, who is a sculptor, and his argument is that if any of his children start making progress in their education, for instance, in their class, if their reports or their results come and they are between 1 and 10, he is not too happy because he doesn't want his children to concentrate so much on books. He wants his children to rather learn the art of painting and sculpting, because to him, that is more beneficial than going to study and get PhD and get degrees where you are not going to even get work to do. You have to be writing application letters, putting them in brown envelopes and walking the length and breadth of Ghana. The gentleman who is called B.A. Champon is a renowned sculptor and painter. He has been doing exhibitions all over Africa. And in fact, he is making good money from this trade. Because of that, because he knows the money in this particular trade, he's saying his children, don't be first in school. You vex him. Don't be second, don't be third. In fact, say scrap, don't be. You can be after 10 that way and it's fine. All that he wants you to do is pay attention to the art, draw it, and that the money you make out of that art is better than your degree. Yesterday when he said this, many people were like, wow, 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 wow. Now my people are also going to talk. Do they agree with him or not? Let's watch a video from Class Showbiz on CTV where I hosted this gentleman. And when I come back, I get the views of my people on this. Watch it. I'll be right back.
Yeah, me ba 9 years. We have been pon work.
Hey,
9 years.
And also I started
doing the work we can. Yes. Work we and the first painting yeah ton. We Cape Coast Castle, Backview. Elmina Castle.
What on?
Yeah. We dey me ba no me the case send the postcard. This almost started to bring pon work. Yeah, show back no me onya so about Kateche be for me.
How many years? How many years?
We 9 years. The ba here 9 years. But could be so sour, no see the same painting it was.
Okay. Is that what you want them to do?
Of course. So person for your doctor. We know your doctor. Now me fear the other art. Yes, what person for your lawyer. We know for your lawyer. Because we 50 cities here make me baboy no. Grimpono. They with me 10. And I'm saying no 10 the doors into yes I want to mean diagro. And I'm a can what you say. No part in the chairman. So you Kateche din. We so oye KK a champo Kateche Kufie champo. We so aton the first
where castle there any?
We Elmina Castle no Backview. And also aton we 8 years. Eti busa ho say ba ko ne ye mako 10 a day. And mama na tiswa about 5 a day. And I and yes say they go.
Now you want them to do it that na momo tiso. So person mo nya.
No. I was so mudi agro. Artness when the agro.
Almost all money agro. No muti so.
No, Ujana over painting the whole day when the agro. And to me some penisa. I was so the agro. Now me cry no question.
That's the agro.
No. The hill. Me cry dey mesa mam for wintwam. Atie for her maybe on kasa magene nye. Me ba me person obedi first or class. Taboo to be first in class. No. I don't want me back. Oh yes, that's what I'm telling you. Who be the first work class? Why be your book? I don't like it. And so I gonna get creative way. Who created the bia? We don't say you.
Oh, okay.
And so why be your book?
Uncreative.
Who be that creative? Uncreative here.
Kind kwa, obe kind sa.
Who kind will be chrome kasa? No, I will be chrome kasa. Now we are maybe I'm the media person. PhD for a billionaire so Ghana Hana. Oh yes, Daddy, I billionaires. And you are
billionaires, no woman.
And you creative people now and who's cover. Eti Mr. Me body I want to make first or class. Okra me pet.
Class we wish no more bonus.
No. I may you welcome and fufra only first. Of course, me pet first. And now we read to okra me with the obafia paint. And I'm a banso. Say unyanya from JHS. JHS are extra classes won't count. One extra, that's a teacher's now preaching. They say, "Will you open to extra classes? Can my banoma? A better fee, a better art.
Bedrock, okay, one open school and one.
No, would you paint this brush or here, do mano? That's our crowd. We a 5, Namaton. Now make a kabum, Bosome, or bear say. And to make a kabum, Uncle do Jesus. No
investment, I want to know.
So that they buy my catcher said, and I had a mechanic at that TV station. Me bad 9 years no, and Papa was sorry. Almost friend Papa Post, and I'm say yes. What's it? And I do me so that my top Benz amount. Benz no, now the color now is good. And so plan me you na me 20 years. I'm say wow, it's achievable because say oh yeah 50 Ghana now I 5 ton. Na my bosom e say enu na amanfo hu na ye de anya kwhye bukunku a memetuwe makọ SS makọ ye diploma makọ ye degree eso me certificate kra me ka last time ani hu ye eye art na sese wiase nyina sa no dwuma no enu ne hia but say no ya yen so obi krom kasa ne ani je ho wo de boka creator no ma me say 50 Ghana. I say my 2 money about 5 every day 5. But 1 year scanning say. And now they have born 1 month. No, we are now in the time say 12.
Every day say 5. And I'm trying to say
50 Ghana.
Okay.
Or 8 years, 9 years. Until the amount of age. 50 Ghana.
A day 250.
Times 1 month.
Okay, times 1 month times 30. 7,500 multiplied by 12.
Multiplied by 12.
90,000 cities.
90,000 cities. That's 1 year. Now I go a book long. Because next month,
and they will say 50 Ghana.
When
you not at any more day.
Yes, where you want to start here when I'm met on 1 month, me, and I'm met on. Next 2 months, I be 100 Ghana. The same size now. 90 sat. Massa. Book long in me.
Well, so that is what I explained to you earlier. He says to his children, no need to worry about book. Just draw, know how to draw, and that is all. Abbas went to University of Education, Winneba. Let me ask him. Okay, he went to University of Education, Winneba, but he studied more art. Let me ask him whether he agrees or disagrees with what our man is saying. Abbas?
Nelson Mandela said education is the most powerful tool any human being can have at his hand. I 100%, 1000% at any given time support education because education is as good as your current reading and your current consumption. I've been in this room just now. I've learned a couple of things. It is only the dumb who do not learn. And the moment you become arrogant and ignorant of your society, then you don't learn. I want to give him benefit of the doubt. Assuming, say, education or no can informal education. That's what I want to assume. Say any man or more call school, they shouldn't focus on formal education. That's why I'm giving benefit of the doubt. Now, in the world we are in now, if your child cannot compete in terms of the formal education, and they will also be lacking. So if I am supposed to suggest, and the way I'm doing currently, because I'm also a father, I allow my child to do what she wants to do, even at this level. Feel free, but I'm going to be guiding. I will always want my child to be first, because I want my child to be a painter, to be a musician, to be a dancer, and be the best in maths, be the best in science. Go to Ghana Science and Maths quiz, go to UC Maths and do characters and swim the best and still do painting. Nobody can show off to my child because my child is better and better than you. One, because when it comes to arithmetic, when it comes to calculus, when it comes to engineering, my child is best. And when it comes to painting, my child is also best. A couple of people that I know.
But is it possible for the child to get the two at the same levels?
Yes, it is possible.
How many do you see?
I have a couple around. I have a couple around. And I'm also a witness of one. I'm an elective maths person. Since the day I've graduated from the University of Education, I've not worked with my certificate. So I tell people, me, I have backup. Kika Ghana G, I'm a call Togo, Liberia, Nigeria, I'm a teacher. I can teach.
So why are you not going now?
No, maybe I'm Ghana G Kikra. And who share your neighborhood Nina, Ghana the best. You come with your power Ghana. But Ghana the best in terms of stability and security. That's the only thing we have as our advantage now. And percent of frontiers here. We are highly inflated. Burkina Faso nye me called Honu some few days ago. Brother me aponchi wo Burkina Faso. Met me to aponchi 3 abe we normal e wo Ghana. Ghana akukọ kura ye me din se me. So when you compare catfish aye anka brother me ye bet me tena every day be you catfish wo Burkina Faso. But Ghana yen to me. But the end to me my continent they say asubudwe ni ho. Nkofo no omunti omu ase. Bibi ya se so ombe shoot ombe tro bombo ombe cool the tax this year. Inti ubet me na o there be asumdwe wa inti ne wa. So coming back to whatever we are saying, say enipa no eye na adwen say me top class. For example, wa wo ba se sia. O mama ni na wa make sure say mu school mu mamu ni da book on so e was school. Mu ba fia more hours homework. A lot of parents don't involve in their children's homework. I do. My wife does. Yeni akwano na eye reading. Yeni akwano na eye science. Yeni akwano na eye way. You get it? The educated parents who don't, they just get caretakers, they just get teachers. Omu bisa akwano say, then I was in school and then I call yesterday. And at school so omu can't deal by maybe but when it comes to writing, she's not good. See a kai and I'm a catch up say me as a father I'm not good in writing. Me a teacher but say I'll show me notes na make sure say my pen advantage in any I was there type. O ma me pen say na me try me handwriting is bad. See me catch up say it's not deficient. I think she took that trade from me. So we're going to help. We're going to what? Help to improve that. But when it comes to the person leading you, although independent handwriting is bad, but when it comes to common calculation, because there are 3 things I tell people, even Chinese folk or there's number 1, which is the arithmetic. You should know how to calculate. So 50 Ghana no yeah. So yeah, ni ba to me calculate 50 Ghana. Obi beto ni ba paint pana ni ban to me Jessica. Your chromo obi your friend is.
But he's not saying they won't go to the school. Say the school there they will go. But he doesn't want them to be academic people.
Yes, you see what I'm saying when he says academic. You see, I want to get him because that's why I'm giving you benefit of the doubt. Say,
no, he said it. He said it plainly.
Yeah, okay.
If you paid attention, he said that he wants them to go to school, but when your results come, he doesn't want you to be first because to be first, he knows that you need to pay attention more to your books before you can be first.
Brother, no. Do you know there are some people who are gifted? Brother,
oh no, but if you don't pay attention, you can't be first.
No, but brother, I can tell you, I'm one of the few that have sat in class. Only being after university room and a secondary school and SS. Me utina access here. One, me utina access here. Na uchire ya die. Unya chire first 3 hours and our first 2 hours. Come out one. The other chire me after 2 hours, 3 hours, and I forget. Yes.
So what it means is that you are good, all right, but before you can be smart, when to be fast, first 2 hours, then first, no, you will still visit the book to get the rest that you did not get after the first 2 hours to be first.
Yes, but I've been part of first for a longer period.
Oh, of course.
So you shouldn't say
because you were sharp.
Yes, so you shouldn't say. And I've noticed that a lot of people who do creative art, who have dedicated themselves to creative art, are sharp. A lot of doctors are painters, songwriters, and singers themselves. A lot. Most of them actually also deny themselves, or they don't categorize themselves as say omu. You bet me say oh be a doctor, be an engineer, be a way, but on fasa ni art part no enfan kanu because naturally they are very good.
So in short, you disagree. It is not a good thing.
It's not a good thing. Don't like discourage your child. encourage the child to do whatever they want to grab in school. Omudi first one, omudi last one, we just let them go through. Omuba first one, then you give them the art support, whatever they want to do. Who knows what will change at a particular time? Right? I mean, you work confidently because you know, say, any place I do, you are equal to the tax.
Yeah.
I'm able to tell people, say, oh, I'm equal to the God. And then, Oba say, you're a ton idea. At the ton marketing, I mean, because you our class, me call marketing schools, additional certificate man air support. But me share marketing wo Cowlin Opera Square. Near ton cassette, ye call art center, near ton sculpture now no can. Yeah, obi I why sculpture but to me convince ya for. Or show many tune. Me feedback na my bed now and you say what and you say and this our gods story being counting and this is from gods of the guns are story then you be the catcher. Yeah, me show na and your person ton no na me ton man.
Okay, Nana. What do you also think about Mr. Champon's opinion about his children and their education?
It's a very difficult one for me because baby or can't summon a man no a dream. But I think that my disagreements will come from the presentation. A yes or bar Obama will skills be and some you maybe said the orchard and money painting and my argue that so I said you move be you know our parents did not help us. Anka after GSS vacation time I did train yeah fit be the plan be yeah but I say yes so go classes you say this book and so na one go for be Ghana Korea. So I didn't think skills be can come so come pon from office cra na me koye juma wi cra na bia me ankalansa so besi me akwa me papa bi with skills na me wona e me nsa no juma na anka no so aka ba be and then ke bi anka ye ho beto yan a chen say de ye ho to yan nti e ye good say as a father o be guide o ma say musua skills bi mo ko school but at the corner me ye no Monsignor, na monso munyebi na ebebo am. One say he is speaking like a typical African parent. You move brain in fact, yeah, papa no pese there. They want us to follow their footsteps. Yeah. Like they don't have the time to see say to even unearth any talent in you and I say be ohu krapa. The other day na me catch you be. You will be Benanya Bible say, you Susana, you be sabi, you be painting, be cobo bar. You education, you say, kerosene. And then from my wife, you never kerosene. And how much now, Wadano? You be Vimo, so Obama now, I will say, Wakobo. Now, Bona, on waiting me. Now the Ode car barber to fee. And no bonnet away now, so name. Me sure say you want to win okay about this guy so I'm going to me and guide and shape so me penny idea no bet my worry is telling the kids say main defense I think a honor many dear messer no the adabraka because so I catch a say Mon difference and na ebia wo papa no o so okay we painting ni we are size we 50 cedis into o guide no meton ama o ton a 1 month e say eyi ano benya say o chine bi na mempemu anu dash mu na so say wo ni ho a na say the system of even purchasing arts asesa na say akwala ni enough knowledge about a big challenge am akwala
no need enough knowledge about what
about say obi esua ade since em papa me use despite say na despite on cassette music business distributor marketer we wa and say sa job the same business now assistant source of distribution marketing we be assistant no me sure say that time no all come so no nim say a time is coming where people will put their songs on streaming platform. Yeah. And they will be releasing one songs and they will be doing content to promote them. No new one that. We are just all that you want to say Charlie come to business in a year when you my mean secure me future na men fa na men fa ranka men ko penalty bi anke do all ma ka or the ben navigate aba say digital distribution aye ke bi anke men ka still na anka or survive it say the empire money na aye survive.
Yeah.
But because of sad you know knowledge you know enti na bia ebe mo afere say oh that's a challenges ne door so do enti na main diverting
free
baby for see ebe timi aba say you know the mood of marketing and you know purchasing artworks and even doing the painting in the craft no ababeye e wo ho a wonima a wo kire nkwala no but 10-20 years to come wo busa won say send ebe papa we ntimi kire in the next 20-30 years the way how the system is going to make some of this say first now kai obiasi the kiosk we are ye fa painters yomo wo kwan obi na kwa bedrodo enya mewu ena yetimi ma obi etna computer echi eye bibi na ye de sticker be bob bam
good
ye obi ejuma bom obi ejuma all the skills no but ejuma na fininsa and then Elon Musk it aye boat aye robots na they are doing
the work
of human beings. They are taking some jobs from certain people. Until in 20 years to come, I was said papa eti say in niema betimi asesa. Until me kaska me kase man ko nka nche nkwala so de onja nkwala na nko so nemu na nko on guide omo time. Onzo ka no ka say omo ndi agro. Eno de wetimi hu se no o se akwala na ye 10 na onya time ko di agro ntimamente so mra 5 na onya time ndi agro. You can as a parent, as a father, how person akwala ni nya sa skill no master no. Obetimi asa guide the same time na be hu time or the besia de. Time on ko di agro, any time I watch na question on fine ko painting. And there will be the same results now. Be bias. But for you to tell the akwala say akwala na nko anko ya akwala bia or no playbook say man. Sa asem so shenity ma ba be motivation bia ma oko school crap na bia
but to the man he won't be bothered about this.
It is not about him. That is where he should not get it. It's about the child's life. Papa ntimi enchre in the destiny. Untimi nche akwala no di oni a oba be e bi crap na akwala no crap no.
No, another what he wants to say is that he's chosen for them. Like he says as much as you're under his roof, he's chosen for you.
That is wrong to some extent. It is wrong to some extent. Man, sure.
No, but you see, you also said that they should give them guidance. To him, he thinks that is the best guidance he's giving the child because he doesn't want the child.
Don't take the child's destiny or right to grow up in a certain lane
the way you want
from him. Me ye opa yen physical interview nkofo bebre ye ni nkofo bebre the courses they did at secondary school and university they have regrets up to now because it wasn't
inspired by them.
It was their parents and to obey school no crap no nim the or the ejuma no kwakoye. Me I was a general art student at Sun Tech. My dad was like no per se me back health sector. Me inquire science. Inquire science no. From we got two brony and a chemistry. Me maths. Nti me say na maths also
elective maths.
Physics, elective maths, chemistry na biology. Na me pe biology class pa.
I don't know.
And
kind
anatomy ni. Ya kanu. Raza me ko class be brony ni kire ade ne ma. Afi na me ne me papa ya adwen. Like the way o kire ade no, o kire physics, o kire chemistry no was you get it. It's the first time me kai pa me dey me results e ko fi me papa share. O su ntimi nya san share. Enya o report ni.
And a brody na ko.
Oh brody ni ka say.
Brody ni ko. And then you for the bar. And I'm from the half board nipa de chere ade ye illustration ye bibia ma yeti ase o but omo na mo ti me chere ma board no so ye ma
yes happy kasa bebre
ma me ka just sometimes teachers dey ya o ye kwa not me di ba ma me kasa bebre that time me say
na mama pe ma so
that time me see difference no difference but the bachelor of physics ni elective maths. Any gun in teacher obey take you over the church. SFT akọ America. Difference no one. Hey! Because secondary school, my many fees secondary school no. E-mass. Say me nya you cry say papa.
I'm straight. I don't know what to be yes wow. Na onipa na no resource but no came eh.
As you later me here school as am. Betimi aka say art life mo na me na ma me dey bomb me brand. Enti be busa me say
2 years science dey Korea na o jai.
Me yeah.
Okay.
Final exams you must me see hall. And then me come papa don't. As a result back I look at me and me say I don't know my say why for no sometimes ya waga drip ah. Ma paper no me say man show me din po so. And say buy no me yin am say dey na me nya yi.
Ah, really?
Yes. Me say dey na Reagan me nya yi. Man throw question one man throw answer man nya she. Me check up na am ka stop work na. Me dey paper na say.
You need for stop working.
Eh?
And the amount
e ma me efe.
So what's now?
What's now?
And the amount e.
Your mommy e. Me results o me ti be that abechro. Me nya e mass e me say. Na me nya. Eti dey make am say. Sankaye na ka mma mo guide them papa mo guide them so. Na kra ni paint kakra. To the young guide no. Na ka mo guide them kra na me come me wura secondary school art stamina na mu sanka bi anka. My master come ni. Be ne sanya mani na
atwogu.
Science is am ko ya ma for doctor ya. Then me agbe. And
to cry to me what the.
I don't know how to run party. Slow me slow moja.
Ya for doctor ya. Well,
it's Papa na some no come. Papa na some come. Me eye parent bia mom bansua bibi apart from classroom education like that formal education. Omo nye bi omo fa mo nsa nye bibi because baby aye nyi konbra sam say book ne nkwa so na abaye a wan hwe ya mre bi ba obebre because certificate say robot robot.
Hey, Asemoro. You were there, so you heard him.
I like the angle the man is coming from, but his presentation is where I have one or two reservations about.
Which is?
So the presentation, no, to say the opposite of Abia, Ubia Doso, or women find say banking sector, no see a bank manager, no your lawyer. Person many now color school.
Yeah, a bit what is that?
Yes, that is the opposite.
I think Nana texting, for instance, they said they suffered that. No, their daddy was a lawyer, and he wanted them to all go. And thanks to the children were all brilliant, so he felt they could do it.
You see, it is the opposite of that. But one year, yes, in cases, and you see the Nana texting case now, you see. It might not always be. Sad case no would be 1 in let's say 100. Just few times now ube to me predict say because I am intelligent, I believe my son should toe my line and he will also be successful in that sense. It is just some few ones though. Most of them at a point they get frustrated, and if they don't have the zeal to balance and go and do their own thing, it becomes suicidal or detrimental for them. Me, the issue of him encouraging his children to pursue their talent, which is art, is one that I agree with him. But on the other hand, an intimate difference is where I disagree. Because se wa bonwa buntu mi nye art Ebi onu dwe say be na dwe no like he is not academically high like that. It's your dwe say eno na man yes successful. That is not it. Onu unborn. Ebi onu na dwe monim say wa born. Because ebi
papa no nkas wa born.
And I make her say no, say
no, so no was akobo degree na.
Yes, I'm our Boris it therefore. And I make her say no, if he thinks say the fact that you have a high level of certificate or formal education and a chance that perception is wrong.
Okay.
That perception is wrong. In fact, say obi ne IQ or even formal education can transcend into the art system, and that particular person is highly dangerous. Mark Zuckerberg is one. Elon Musk is two. We can list them. See, these people are not dumb people, but most of the things they are doing is art related, and a advanced high level. And yet painting. Sorry, no disrespect to what he's doing.
Yeah,
but what they are doing a high level of intelligence.
You need that.
You need that. And if you can't kill formal education to that level, yes, you can be an ordinary artist that everybody can appreciate. You can do what everybody is doing. But you see the Elon Musk, the Mark Zuckerberg level, it is a different level. And those people, yes, you would hear say, oh, some of them were school dropouts. Let's not let that thing get into our head and say, oh, the fact that they were school dropouts.
It means normal born.
It means normal born.
No interest.
But I mean, I know one guy, he left school, Form 2 JSS. Form 2 JSS. So the guy, as we speak, has about 10 softwares for 10 different private schools here in Ghana. He is the one that has been creating the softwares for them.
Okay.
Recently, I checked that mobile prompts and that particular school. He's one of the people who did the software. Yes, their software for them.
Okay.
As to school, share, upa chichile Friday born and sassy. Funny better now. Obey But when you give him computer, see, give him science, give him maybe a reading, general art, whatever. I say, now I say do one man, I've been a chima manedu. But when you give him anything IT related,
sharp.
I hope I'm not sure myself. But catching us on undefining anything about computer and on sure. Same bro, he will write it. It do IT.
When coding.
Ubeka said, I've been a chima but to him. So
okay.
Me, I also like the fact that he's at least not taking them away completely from the formal education system. Me, I am just praying, say the children will not take.
But at this point, if any of the child says uncle school be my manager.
Yeah.
Me, I am just praying the children will not take what he is saying literal, like just like that, but will also indirectly see what they want to do for themselves. Like on him say, okay, me a good academically. Yes, even though my dad wants me, see, it could be say the mommy and sa was a 4 no person only no me painters. It could be impossible to be a footballer.
Well,
until yes, I like it, but he should be able also to let the children explore. Let them do what they want to do.
Okay. And
that will bring him a higher result than gagging them. So, main the first, main the second. Me, that is not a case, cry.
Well, so what do you also make of this? I know this was met with several people who were speaking differently about it. Let me get your opinion on this ASAP in the comment section, or better still, share the link with someone to also follow the conversation. That will be much appreciated. Kaywa is in the news. I think for some time now, Kaywa has been one of the newsmakers in recent times. Everywhere he goes, he appears in the news, and it looks like last meet and maybe some few people have been the subject of the news that I'm talking about. And in this interview with Zion Felix on the Uncut show on Zion Felix TV, Kaywa is talking about his business model. In fact, Zion asked him that, Kaywa, what kind of business model are you operating? Are you operating, come to school, graduate, and go and live your life, or what? Kaywa's explanation is worth talking about. So please watch the video, listen attentively, and let's come back to discuss Kaywa's response to the conversation of talent and grooming and management and what is happening at Highly Spiritual. Watch this. I'll be right back.
Let's move on.
Sharp.
4 new artists. I quite say, Kaywa, what to school? I'm out for Banama graduates. No, they go and pick people from I started school from nursery near do high school university 4 years near Yako. As in batches. Near say be about different like what. How are you operating highly spiritual music?
Well, I've heard many people say that there's something wrong with me. Because if there's nothing wrong with me, why do the artists not stay? Why should they stay? If their time is up and they have to go. When say artists need 5-year contract or so. Or say me person me moving on. Many people born in me.
Oh, but say if you wasn't the things I wasn't back compo kase oh me no everything was okay for me then because if everything is okay why would you want to leave?
Everything cry okay na person requires okay. My point is that look at the success. How the person own success are. Don't look at if anything the person's next level. Success is how we're able to bring the person to where the person is. See to me is sad it means that we can be successful in the next move. May I leave the decision for the artist or say me per se me movie. Even though we as a label, we wish say we could take it to the next level. Or say Debbie, I want to move on. You have to accept it. Sebi, say open ye poa. That's when you need to accept it and let him move on.
Maybe at that point, no sure the plans you have for the person or where he was here as original. I own to me and handle no
on your bussy.
But you've started with the person. What bring the form?
No, you see that's where the thing is. Say nipa gonna end to me and who say they've brought me somewhere. So if they have brought me somewhere, they can take me to my next level. No, a person on his owner, and it be on the own dream at the end of the year. But me remember all the options. No matter say, in sign and good.
Okay.
Into your show. When you come back and you say, I don't want to sign, I want to move on, we'll gladly make you move on.
But the question right now here is, why is that almost all of them?
But the point is that, look, let me give you an example. There are labels that all artists have left. Look at the way we are Links Entertainment. The artists were going like that. Pwah, pwah. Nobody said the Links Entertainment is going down. What you say? Normal, a season. I'm not saying that the label is the best label. I'm not saying we don't have faults. These young ones will even tell you right now that almost that take the moon said no, it's not really a but they believe and understand the journey. It's not all rosy every time, but we live up to it. We try as much as possible to get you to where we want to get you to.
Okay.
It's made the society to me who will be a obscured place to me to say we as we are saying then you saying any label na idea.
Okay. Before I move on to the 4 people that we have right here, one person that has been left out of the conversation, Creamy, where is he?
Well, I think he's traveled.
Is he still under Highly Spiritual?
No, also the time also, and then he's gone. But I think he's traveled to. Somebody told me that he's traveled to London.
Okay, he didn't inform you?
Well, he doesn't have to inform me because he's not.
Time I came.
I think I'll call, but he won't inform me. But I don't think it's an offense. Because I don't think that there's nothing wrong with that, you know.
So all those times, did you try to let him stay and I say on there now?
No, you see, on the conversation is different. But what we do every time as artists, as a label, is that we look at your potential, your next move. You know why people are not talking about Creamy? Because maybe, for instance, Drew maybe was all over and all that. But Creamy was also all over. He did some stuff. What is the American say? And you know, let's not say for Creamy, I believe that and I will support him on any day. He's still a son. Anytime you're afraid piano. I mean,
is that a political talk?
Well, everybody knows that. For minimum form, I still accept you as a son.
Okay.
There are artists who have left and who have said, I'm a could can't truck, can't say, busy in studio bed bags. Can't say, they came back. I still accepted them because, see, me, at the before you even offend me, I must forgive you. To make the chow even before you start.
Okay.
What's the American say? So, Muslim find chow, meeting the beer, and me too, I won't be forgiven. What's the American say? And to our faults, don't learn to forgive others' faults.
Was Creamy happy while that highly spiritual?
Yeah, I was exceedingly happy.
Okay, I heard. I don't know whether it's true or not. Someone tell me.
I heard.
Yeah. So I heard that you were giving Creamy songs to Mr. Drew.
Well, it's never been like that. Creamy, when Creamy started, there were times that Creamy was writing songs for Drew.
Creamy was writing songs for Drew.
A typical example. Utie Drew part. Is it Ada Nasamwa? Creamy Troy.
Okay.
He wrote it for him. I don't think they said the conversation is giving Creamy, the conversation, however, is Edu baby not Drew Abaye very we had to push him more because na controversy biaba as you be.
Yeah.
And so we had to push him on another song so that we will correct the narrative. And around that time na bia you're not pushing Creamy as much as you're pushing Drew because we want first way better. But issue nearby we had to concentrate on cleaning that dent.
Well, so this is an ongoing story, a story that everybody seems to be following and interested in. Kaywa and his model. So Kaywa has now made it clear that his model is such that he will bring you, sign a year with you. If the year ends and you want to go, bye-bye. But it looks like still sometimes pains it me bum because the time that the 5 years will be on, that's when the artist is hot. That you always have to eat from.
Very cool.
But that time I don't know. He is also prepared to always start from scratch, like he had those 4 boys with him. In fact, our own Sugar Lord is part of the new 4. Should we commend him? Should we encourage him? Or we should tell him that Kaywa, or maybe this model is the best. We started Abbas, you started the first one. So starting and Kowe.
Every business model is risky. No matter how you look at it.
Okay.
You can never be too careful.
You can't be too careful, huh?
You can't be too careful. Always there would be a loophole that somebody can take advantage of. Besides, you are working, this is a human institution. And just like you would want to do things to suit your style or yourself, the other person would also come to the table and you would have to see to it that the person is also comfortable. And it is that same business model that Kaywa is operating with. So that brings me to the question that why is he complaining then? Because my own is, if you keep doing the same thing, you obviously get the same result.
Yeah.
It's no different from what Hammer of the Last Two was also doing in his time when he was in his prime. To him, it is just 2 years. Whether you blow or you no blow, you go. That was Hammer. And fortunately for Hammer, most of his artists, 2 years no more blue. 1 year into the second year no more blue. All of them from Tiny to Kwakese to One, all of them, most of them 1 year, 2 years power. 1 year, 2 years power. So you ask Hammer, he will tell you, say to him, in his mind, he's but on no 2 years. Whether you blow in 2 years or you no blow, you have to go. So that he can bring the next batch on. So to him, what he's designed his stuff in a sense that before 2 years never so no, it is either he breaks even or he makes profit. And that is how he has sized himself in that business model. So I'm asking myself, say, Papa Kaywa, how have you sized yourself in your business model? Yes, in your statement, you say they are not doing anything wrong or they've not done anything wrong. It is not as if say obi mrensunye and waka so all of them omo mrensun omo si omo
and omo kwa ya se ne ne de
eno ne me dia no so how has he psyched himself?
Because look at the 4 following him now. First year, obviously they are not going to make a hit. Second year, it can start. Third year, a hit. Fourth year, boom. Fifth year, boom.
And you know
that time, no.
And the interesting thing is that once I for number 1, and your money now number blue.
That be yes.
Akosro 2 in the crowd for technically a 1.5. Ebeye Drew ni creamy. Drew blow ye. Creamy. Asa we blow. Asa blow ye.
Oh, creamy will blow ye.
Blow ye na. On your head song na COVID be hit no. Into after COVID, Drew to me back as I be hit here. By creamy, intimate arise be. You understand? So and I make can say, ebeye 1.5, 1 leg sir. So and we might. It is likely say we would get the same result because, like you said, Kaywa has given us a track record. Unlike Hammer, no, in the 2 years span, no, there's the likelihood say we blue. Kaywa has given us a track record. Say, okay, the first year you might not. Second year, a bit me a pick it. Then into third, fourth, fifth year,
now pick it fully.
Now pick it fully. Oh. Into me, I'm asking, say, okay, how is the model like? How send what structure at the end to either recoup or accept it? Because me your business model in 5 years, I have psyched myself, say, in 5 years, whether win or lose, it is my risk.
I'm thinking about something. You finish.
Unless Kaywa has not come to accept reality. Intina Obia Akwa. Then he complains because I actually after hearing this, I don't know why he's complaining or why he's paying. I don't know.
Okay.
Because then, like, I believe, say, if Kaywa is complaining now, I am tempted to think, say, there's actually something wrong that he's not saying. It is either say investment no make here. One teneka. If that is the case, so we know. Because as it stands, Kasa also, and yes, I'm contracting we and I'm contracting. Say creamy, they say creamy is in London. One can't tell. We say, oh, there's nothing wrong because besides he's off your label. Into that means creamy is wrong. But when you are speaking about these guys, you speak about them with pain. So moko because you would wish self on stay. It is every business mind says like there will be longevity. But then, Senipa ne kwa. There's that at least I have done my bit in your life. You can go and explore with whatever you have gained. And no, so I am just asking myself, say, I didn't think Nipa wouldn't actually say, yeah, Juma could see 5 years. Nipa ni baby not say me kwa. Then the conversation becomes as if say Nipa na your bonnie. If say what can I won't say yeah, let us know say yeah Juma could see some rain. Mentimi and Semeka. And I will say woko. And I feel na me benya so fast so. And I will say woko. Into a bend. Let us know so you would know say okay any Kaywa. Oh structure then structure it in such a way that maybe if you are investing, it will not be too much after 5 years. Not break even to an ultimate worker.
Okay, thank you. Nana, continue from there. But let me start by asking you that. Could it be Kaywa's interest is in the masters, and I believe you know what I'm talking about. Like these guys at the moment, their songs, their videos, their everything is under him. Is that his interest? Because I know people have not thought about that area. Because that thing too, everyone say, "Ene, cream me money more money." Say, "Oh, highly spiritual."
Of course.
Oh, bakra one did do or no? Could it be that is his interest? And again, if that is interest, why they cry?
Brother, it would depend. It would depend on whatever their contract states, because say
because not all the boys there, all their songs are under highly spoken.
But what does the contract say? Say a gay no JMG on me
Kaki.
Say na ni bibia wo JMG label. And we in a contract and they say ofi label no so mom performing and that's not related
to that was what happened.
So what I'm saying is that it depends on whatever contract Kaywa presented to them and they sign. And then Ebema Abia Kaywa because okay, my interest is in the master copies of the song, or Abia me say other revenue, maybe other revenues be fear about na one man my interest one I say one man my interest one. So until we see the details of the contract panel there, you mean Gina never be soon who said, as a hammer money, I dare wait in a Kaywa as a still now soon.
You have a point.
Because thank you, who young bones okay, waiting now. They say, maybe special video, don't say me name the Kaywa is. Because right from the beginning of the interview, I think that he is pained because they have left. But from the horse's own mouth, or say any free no more fear na ya. Or say some years now, so no more. Only problem. But only must be okay. Sometimes you see penny do mathematics. Mathematics. Okay, as I'm like you kind the opposite. Yes. Once also can say when your contract ends, we will present you another contract and tell you say sign ya and care. And I heard the man say after saying he said
I say we will give you all the options.
They actually say sign ya and care. Sata no aka say o enye ne ya ne wa candidate but we no be can no can say you be present a contract amount ntini amount
after first expiry no
yes you be after be o sign ya ono be ya suggest am o sign ya anka be good sa o sign ya anka be good no asem kese
hona code no
hona code ni na code ni na shesa
me answer happy no me I'm sure I didn't pay attention to it but
hona code ni na she
say o sign can be good but on for sales the sign
on for sales it is no also no ojo ko echa abetanase ojo ko echa interviews be na on kasa no. And sometimes I think it is also how Nipano ebefi honomono. To say, if Kaywa is informed, say, akwala no boy no crap feel now or feel no crap, it is being influenced by
someone. Yeah.
Honomono the brass.
Because do you know what I think? I'm thinking that Kaywa thinks the way he has been working with them, even if the contract ends. Because of the working relationship, you continue. So anytime you don't continue, that means there is an external influence.
No, even if there is an external influence, Kaywa's pain is that his relationship with the artist goes beyond manager and artist.
And I continue time.
So, I think that Kaywa pain in na, and I said sooner or sooner up and down or kasani na me one apart from. They are making another thing that you bet me actually is our agent as agents in the no say my phone pumamu menen boy na kokasa o na among her Kaywa now for omo oni omo ye promotion omo ultimate seek advice. Sometimes some of these people no ultimate to artists for and no money now so to omo for papa. If you Tony be on ma de bia me kan me see if you Tony be on ma on very convincing. It sounds good by a trap. You children say you too soft for now. Be a can be making sense, but a trap. It will take a very wise person to know say no there is a future I sounding good but say I say me two son and one we are
Enye mommy.
Enye papa. I mean that has always been my pain with some of the artists, especially knowing how they live Kaywa's label. That has always been my worry because people like Kaywa have been saying whether they are careless or not, let us find a way to maintain them. Let's encourage them.
Let's protect them.
Let's what the omunyom careless. Me see you find ways and means to be. Now you put it because if Kaywa stops crying, upon the carelessness in am say Kaywa or Jaisun. Now they be a investor, be a papa be on ye tipper truck ejuma no e bi kwa na ba to nyum ni bi oba onye hu in fact so be e wo so de ni sika be shemu aboa no so nyum se de bi Kaywa esre ka artist who answer papa that person will be motivated. He will be inspired to also bring his money. Oba free obi Charlie Roland make say yet me here. Although I'm working with Rough Town Records. Do you know people call me straight away to tell me say Nana ikitaska we you say ye artist we you say ebu opa inform friend boss na boss akasa omon friend. Oh ikitaska we you say ye ne only artist we on man road map my own channel say on channel say it comes. Enti sa anka ye timia find we be a protect Kaywa ke benya sankofo ne bebre. They will come with their money. Okay, we will not be shouting for investors for events and promotions. But when you make them look dumb and stupid, me musika wa ho kire wo no o na o kire me say minimum contract. O kire me say okay who accommodate wo na o pay baby AC no. O kire me say me dey chese mejimi. Na mejimi am fa me sika me den. Mejimi am metena baby dim sika na ya de for no me deal. And that is the understanding we are making some of these people get. They are in this country, plenty of them. Plenty. This they are Papa Yakobo showman of Vota region. They buy an artist, they buy Tony. Papa no who ne logistics, ne equipment are wow, that's an global festival grand final. I'm telling you, Tigana here or Tema. Global festival acrobat in my machines of Papa no their bush when I make a chop. I still no shipping in Yema.
In the name of
arts, but oh you be art someone funny who when you honor na nisika fiba. It is any power no or share TV. Na de bia ye discussion say investor no or careless. When we do when no some consider contract and no koye na ye kan say o teacher be share ransom say am phone na most of their first approach they give you family na me ya dey be say moral we na ya me yin fi say discussions
they give you the family approach.
They give you the family approach,
not being hard on paper.
You know na interest kosoro then people around him will start advising oh you say oh yenye say oh yenye say. That is how they come. That is how they work. Because from the beginning, I do baby, Michelle will be girl, be not say pay manager now. So lucky, girl starting me doing command and Madam for go America. Okay, so nana, unyo be na or young maybe or talented no or brown. Father, mama, na me so mo kakra from here. And I can't get the answer me channel so me sending any money pictures man. When a guy so you interested, why we track any video, man, or me channel interviews I get like promotional problem found budget in and sending, but they are sending on why you ready. So or back Ghana, I be meeting girl na almost start here activation age man. Girl then akwa friend me wanna come in a boy me. Me peke corner. Na rega me na me asimesi so yeah, the manager and I and the boy. So many in the year, Juma, I mean, I'm in a photo shoot near the man. Say okay. There's also again. I catch me say, oh the number, Papa you America. Papa na show interest say, or be say you know, you per se present contract man. Last time, I catch him no. Let me jump on so say, na your phone na. Come in no. Anyway, and yes a contract na who here. But nipa na nu kita sika na so ba be ye odwuma no On who do contract? On pay papa no the okita sika and they do contract on come first. On no do misika about be show me. And jan come on no and the contract on come nana girl no dey good. Me person me born before me born present contract you on ne ma me ne busa for ne lawyer. Omo nko shemu na omo nsan omo betimi asika ne dey da. Be onu nya like when ya kuma bi say nana me ba Ghana December ya me ba ye meet girl na hwe bibia ne. Wo na wo to na wo ntimi girl ni ko studio crapa one city crown ntimi fa ma. Wo na over present contract ama investor they make a minute about what
Matthias
when about present contract ama investor no in your contract no about be statistics maybe na putting it off na get no that so gina baby o gina eni am no ka say get no ejuma hotel the last recording where crap no ntimi nkoji fi studio ponu akase oba be release
ni wana kakra start ba
oh that's man me say anka ndey ka papa na so ni mu anka e bi anka platform nsi na anka wabetwem ko papa ne ba Ghana December sanka ye ade na anka ba ka wabetwem wo hanu mu na anka bi anka ba sanka ne na mankofo ni din ne nka nti dey make can say sometimes the way we make people like Kaywa look no so no affect industry way me makan Ghana hanu me sika for no person we entertainment business no be brenye inclined with music business but don't say it to their face atem didie uni hwe me say me pese me be bo se me ti anomo na obi so be talk am ma na obe rent am me say dey a amafo shem go some dey ko do ba
the baram do ba ko see any effort ya pa am do ba
na ya me dano na sa ni pa no ano ti fe na me kwa ko chere guy side ko do ba rasa like sometimes do wa on ti ase enti me dey e ba me sa nkomodie we ya ya me nyanka let us always encourage the careless investors. Let's find a way we can in the process na betimi educate your mo nyama bi in a very nice way be encourage you be inspire bi so no so fa na de embra na ka yen ma artist no the ungrateful nature ne attitude ni sa nyama na ka yetimi akan no ho asem more because impredo do na nya investor na comedy no impredo do na artist no.
Okay, Abbas. Let's see if we can do one last topic. Our time is really pinching us.
That's I'll break it down into two.
Break.
One side for the investor.
Break.
One side for the investor. One side for the artist. Let me start with the artist.
Break.
Because I don't accommodate.
Break.
Starting with the artist, no. Pacho, my main danko for biase.
Okay.
First of all, I want to thank you for your time, the opportunity you give to people like me and artists that we take it for granted. I want to thank Forsen, Mr. Forsen, for putting his money in people. He has no idea who gave birth to them. He has no idea what their future holds. But for the love of humanity, he invested what he can use to do anything he wishes, but choose to do that. And money that people like me know is worth building home. I can rent to Kwankasisi Uncle GB Power near Obiti said Bamba, Mr. Kasum Bamba invested in people, billions of cities, took a whole artist to Temale, like the whole Ghana, employ people, pay them regularly from his business. Artists wake up one money. Off.
It's done.
Like we're close. So no, the man just look laugh and say bye bye. No problem. And people who are currently doing that. There's a young man in UK, Abbas, is doing that. There's a young man, Nana. I think you introduced us. He's also doing same. They are supporting people they don't know. Just for their interest of seeing humanity going, they are hustling somewhere, getting that money to invest in other people. God bless them.
Amen.
God bless them. Now to the artist, there are three things that I've seen so far. And I mean, based on that, I don't care about whether you are a superstar, whether you are not superstar or whoever. Oh yeah, kiki. Least mistake na me about me. Pay me fast. Like Brasami, my drew says here. Because I've realized that my survival depends on God and God only. And the investor that comes. So my utmost interest number one is with the investor, not you. Because I know how unloyal you are even to me. Because artists need be crown who one that who bomb investor no na who boa investor ni interest whatever or no artist ni to me sorry say woman investor.
Yeah.
Thinking said then that's my first thing of loyalty. You wake up morning afternoon thinking about artists, but artists most of the time out of 100 99 or 97 are disloyal. The popular one, the unpopular one. Uto me so be one industry or call uncle. On beside him then a man call uncle. Loyalty. And we are bonya for their evil thoughts. They are always thinking about themselves. So they should learn loyalty. And yes, I need the idea to me. But we value humanity. We share other space and how people work. And I've also compared the Nigerian artist and the Ghanaian artist. I met Wizkid. Look, Brasami, do you know I never recognized it was Wizkid when I met him? Oh yeah, me, Baba. At that time, Wizkid in here, on your small boy, will blow. And you catch him so, or you catch him say, Obia Bahasisi, and you catch him say, oh, when I street say, oh, to me catch a Ghanaian artist, so I'm do baby out, me the Obia Bahada. Me catch as a Roland or a plug or a be Maka Obia, my bobo, Mudi catch my radio, Obia library, I try to say, Opa Brasami, we now bedroom, my boy, Roland, man. I was just here, I was watching the artist. Based on that, me, man, yeah, me decision, Crowder. Oh, big man, no, you're in Sansi. Now, what you say? So, all the things are not download one. And Nigerian artists now download. Who's a Terry G? He came to Ghana. Before you move from hotel, ask you, Charlie, where we are going. Who be who? What be who? Who be who? What be who? Obi Abeka tell so kono a gate man or a we watch man. Oh, my brother, how be things, how be life. No, I could do. No, let me say no. This is no. Share. You know, he be go play the song. This one go bring the money. This one go play the song. So if this one play, this one will get the money. So all the same be the same value. That is how loyal they are, how respectful they are, how they value people. What to me catch will be say, Brasamini, Obedru and I, oh, Brasam Pacho. I was expecting you to say, Brasami, Pacho, me say, no. Second one, the Ghanaian artists are impatient. Do you know how long it takes the likes of Davido, Wizkid, Sarkodie and Co? If you don't invest, Burj Khalifa, how tall it is how deep it is. Until you say on cost road, I say on building form.
Yeah, I heard it's very deep down there, pa.
I say on Yabutre, I say on far high since I count. Down pay extra block and count. Because sometimes I ought to say yes, see upa yedin and Yabutre. Or no, and then Kaywa and Sammy will present it to you. But if you take it, it's good for you. The second phase, that is when you are showing him loyalty. But that is when you two feel like on the normal.
You are done.
That is when you are your cocoa season. That is you. Second, time no forcing, no nyaska, no or tisikama. Now you're humble. But imagine says you are Wizkid. No on first can shemu biumu. Wuna says ya no ska how dia shemu no awanya no. And kasata na ite won chance say oh maybe yeah, me na be a good. You've been supportive, so get your money back. They won't. Satam no nya advices. Onya bibi. And then satam na nana I can say advice will be making sense. But what shows your thing is your patience, and that's what's keeping the likes of Wizkid, Burna Boy, Davido and Co. keep growing. The third one, understanding. Most of them actually also don't understand life. Don't understand the music business they are in. In their head, they are always thinking about the fancy thing. Their best of understanding of the creative business of the music, need they say onya guess indi, onya canto, on shentari, onya way. If a lot of artists in this space are comedy and they are still stagnant, have understanding like the way Whiskey, Davido, and especially Mr. Easy do understand. A lot of people should go and learn Mr. Easy and Olamide model. I wish I'm an artist. Those are their models I'm going to pick. They pick another person, they clean it up. I have a lot of people heard about Ashake's story. Have you heard of Sarkodie's story? Sarkodie is not a lot of things don't piss him off. But I will say, if I offended Sammy today, tomorrow I will need him. Why don't I keep my whatever into my chest and sing it in a song? After all, Sammy will understand that I'm just doing business and we'll continue going and growing. The reason why Shatawale is always continue for over 10 years is developing is that, after all, people know that, oh, me, I'm Shatawale, I'm ruffian. I'll just come and make noise. My professor referred to Shatawale. After Shatawale will insult everybody finish, my professor will still say Shatawale is just joking. That is him. He say it loud and goes, and that's it. And he continue to develop. Shatawale want to take money from an MPP man whom he has insulted or whatever. He still goes on his knees and collect the money humbly. He said that they didn't go. But so these three things are things that artists need to understand. If you are watching me right now, take this thing very serious. It is important to your life. And you see, have understanding that there are road people. There are road people. People like me, people like Nana Reagan, people like the name just disappeared in my head. Roland. There are people there. We don't have money, but what we have is plug and understanding of that road that you are treading cautious. So don't feel like if you bowed mouth me to the person who is providing money, either you are the one who brought the person or the person came through me. The person knows, because those who knows that in every trade that you do, you need to have understanding and basic understanding and knowledge, which we have. The only thing that may left for us to have is money, which they have. And they understand that the principle that grow anything is having knowledge and understanding of it. So they will trust us more than they will trust you. Because they weigh you. Oma shake you. Oma will say, who need some knowledge in a woman? And that's it's of importance to everybody to grow. Now they say there's something that you need to understand, that we are key makers. Who know be who?
Obi forever.
Na ye kura torchlight no ye be so. But ono any pan investor no kura battery ne dey ashim. Brother, I'm going to the investors. Now there are three sides that a lot of investors don't get. And I keep on asking. Since when you approach me and you say you want to invest, I say, please, one, do you want to do scouting and identifying? The way in for scouting for football, we scout people in music.
Yeah.
If you are in scouting and identifying stage as a business person, it will take long. It's not 1 year, it's not 2 years, not 3 years, even it's not 5 years. I tell everybody that tells me, I want to do scouting, I want to get them raw. Oh, young cocoa form. Let's give ourselves 10 years. If you want to do grooming and educating, at Create, what we were doing was grooming and educating the artists. We have a live band session, we have rehearsing, we get stars around us. You know, once in a while you see when the shake come around, you see Obrafo, you see a lot of things. So we're grooming the people, we're educating them, we're letting them understand music. So every artist that ever passed through Create Music was doing live band performances. We're giving you opportunity that people will not give you. We're doing road tour with you. So we get the likes of Sammy Flex and Co to partner with to tour various bar. Who will give you that chance to go and be learning that thing? That was our purpose. And we don't give ourselves, say, 2, 3, 4 years. We give ourselves at least 5, 6 years. And the owner understood that, and that is what we're doing. Then marketing and management. I think majority of that's what Kaywa does. But Kaywa shouldn't have combined that with other things. At that time, for example, he picks Sugar Lord right now. Sugar Lord doesn't need music, scouting and identifying. Sugar Lord doesn't need grooming and educating. What Sugar Lord now needs is marketing and management. He need an identify management with him. And he need Kaywa's links, his network, his marketing prowess, his understanding of music. So, or producing numuna, or to make us say, oh, numu inqua. There are places that Kaywa called, just because Kaywa called, that music will flow. There will be money, but the additional influence of Kaywa will let the music flow. So that is what the gentleman needs now. And Kaywa needs to understand that at that time, he also, that artists like that also holds loyalties to other people. So even if they listen to you 50%, they listen to other people 80%. Because what has brought the person to that juncture was what kept him during the scouting, during the education till now. So what you are adding is marketing. So you need to identify that. Then give yourself that, okay, my money, okay, 2 3 years, you will be able to, it will go. But only a contract, so first choice clauses. Say, oh, at the end of the day, you pick first choice to me. To wrap up, for the understanding, if you understand that you're doing marketing and management, that's in our business. According to say Ashawo business, and Ashawo be and catchy feelings. No matter how client cut it soon and now deal far, men catchy feelings because it is a short journey. As no matter how you want to live it longer, it is a short journey. So understand Ashawo catchy feeling.
The last words, though, I know that is how someone would say. About this last words, though, Ashawo catchy feeling. Okay, so. We're going to manage the next, the video is long too. We're going to manage the next 15 minutes to wrap up. We're going to do our best to manage to wrap up. I don't know how Richie will do this. The video too, I know it's a little longer. Remember, there were some Twitter banter over some Nigerians trying to look sharp and let Amapiano look like them. And South Africans saw that attempt and they crashed it down. It's like Americans seeing some things, or like Americans seeing some things in the air from Japan or China, and they shut it down. The same thing. When that attempt started by Swahili, South Africans shut it down. But DJ Maphorisa, one of the loudest names when it comes to music in South Africa, had said something. I don't know whether what he's saying is a good thing or bad. According to DJ Maphorisa, he did the song with Stonebwoy. He's saying that instead of South Africans chasing Nigerians out from using Amapiano, they should rather think about doing collaborations with Nigerians because they understand business and music pop culture. Good or bad? Let's watch the video. Let's see how best we can make some sense out of this. Then when we come back, I give each of them some 2 minutes, then we wrap up.
What's up, you guys? I don't know blame man so my Nigeria I've learned a lot from them. So and what I've learned in traveling and stuff, I move. Community awareness is very huge, you know what I'm saying? Okay, like I'm just gonna explain the background and stuff. So when they move with the culture, understand? And that's what's missing in South African artists. Of their sound, they go to their club, you know what I mean? So obviously they will know more, you know what I'm saying, about traveling. They'll know more about the information. They'll know more. And you have to, for me, I'm learning a lot from them. I'm getting inspired, you know. So it just pains me when South Africans don't really understand. So I'm just trying to, you know, ease my South Africans already. So as South Africans, what we need to do, what's important, I feel like we just need to collaborate with them, try to understand their business module, how they structure their business, and then learn from it and then move. You know what I'm saying? Not this thing, separation and all this bullshit. Hey, what? Hey, yes, Maphorisa is from South Africa. You know what I'm saying? Lily, it's got Drake now just utegile kabza or follow kabza. You know, so I get to while it's a cappella or lelabala capella or great. Understand? Let's not spoil it. Let's not spoil this moment and make it great. So we're already moving. We're really doing great. Understand? Let's not spoil it. Let's not spoil this moment and make it like war and separation and all that. You know what I'm saying? As Africans, we need each other. You know, we're gonna learn a lot. I need to say, South Africa. Most of South Africans came up in a place. You know, you don't travel a lot. So, and when you don't travel, you won't know what's going on outside. Right? So I travel a lot, so I see these things, and I learn from them. That's why my business module is different comparing to South Africans, because I've learned a lot from these people. So let's not, actually, I want to advise South African artists, you know, the better thing for you guys to get rich outside the world, it's communication. Understand? Our communication, yeah, like Anyana, because we mostly do vernac and all that. You understand? We don't sing in English and stuff. So my Nigeria, but very pidgin. So pidgin is more English, and you know, so a person writing English would understand what they say. So I would advise South African artists and the next generation that is coming, you know what I'm saying, or maybe try to, you know, fuse. It might be tough. It might be tough in the beginning, because I've also been trying it, you know what I'm saying, fusing the music and stuff, fusing the language, I mean, like, you know, because also because we're not in my bene plus, I travel a reading, I try to sound there, I try to language enging. So when you try to be who mix enging, then, you know, live otherwise. So I feel like the next generation or the upcoming kids, you know what I'm saying, try to balance the language, you know, try to balancing language and try to, you know, dream big, you know what I'm saying, because whenever dream big, and then banally, you know, vision is different, because South Africans probably, you know, when on Katavela who sold out or to sell out arena things an arena, then you feel like you've made it and stuff, and to find out after that you just need to do more. One for start, I want to create a big fan base outside. So as South Africans, we just need to learn a lot. One for start, stop acting like you know everything and then you don't know anything, because you don't travel. You know what I'm saying? Most of, you know, now we're starting to travel now. You know, it's really dope. I'm seeing, you know, we're getting gigs. I'm also getting a lot of gigs that side. So, and what I'm learning that side, we're suffering from language, you know. That here, the melody, we have a good melody, we have a good sound. Understand? But the language it's something that we need to kind of like try to create new styles. Getting creative with the music and the language. So I think that's the advice I can give South Africans, so that we also understand a little bit big, and you know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying. You can't understand like you can see those guys are doing well. You know what I'm saying. They're doing well. They already sold out shows. Understand. And then also it's not like they're saying no, we want to take this sound or whatever. They love it. It's very spiritual. It's, you know, Amapiano is something that is very spiritual. It's very spiritual. So I've seen people react to that sound in a mind-blowing way. You know what I'm saying? So this sound is very strong. You know, I felt it in the beginning. You know what I'm saying? Everyone in the beginning, Amapiano. No, Amapiano, you got the Grammy, category. You know what I'm saying? Kwaito doesn't even have a category. You know what I'm saying? So we should really be proud about Amapiano coiling, and then where is it going? You know what I'm saying? The thing is, now you guys, you just need to pull up your socks and try to, you know, reach out and clear.
DJ Maphorisa in that particular video telling us what South Africans should do instead of fighting with Nigerians over Amapiano claim. Nana, let's close. Maximum 3 minutes. I'm giving you 2 minutes, maximum 3 minutes. Let's close our time.
Perfect message from DJ.
Maphorisa.
Shout outs to him. I mean, perfect message to his country people, but he shouldn't stop them from fighting Nigerians if they want to twist the facts and the background and the origin, history, and stories of Amapiano. What he's saying should be an additional thing. Like, yeah, Charlie, maybe if I were him, this is how I present. Apart from fighting to put out the right details about Amapiano online or in the public space, let's try not to make enemies out of it. Let's find a best way to make those facts right.
Good.
And then when we finish, let's collaborate. Africans need each other. Let's collaborate and push this thing, because South Africans can't enjoy Amapiano alone. They can't even do Amapiano. They can't even stop anybody from doing Amapiano. That's a fact. And for Amapiano to take center stage, it will take Liberians doing some, Ghanaians doing some, Nigerians doing some, Kenyans, Ugandans, Americans, UK people, China people. When everybody is doing the Amapiano, that is when you even get that glory that, or the reason why you are fighting Nigerians. That is where the glory even comes to South Africans. So this is how I think the DJ should have presented the message to them. But you see, the agenda and the propaganda from the Nigerians today. Anytime they will start it, South Africans should shoot it down.
Thank you.
They should shoot it down.
Thank you.
At any point in time. Even if
they crash it.
Even if Whiskey and Menabo moves from Nigeria to settle in South Africa, anytime they start any agenda or propaganda, they should crash it.
Thank you.
That's all I'll say.
Thank you. Very quick. Abbas, 2 minutes then. 2 minutes.
I don't support this violence. If you think somebody is taking over, you just do the right thing. Put your story out there. Nobody is stopping you from putting your story out there. If somebody is changing your narrative, you counter the narrative.
Are you strong enough that your story will beat his story?
Yeah, so that depends. It depends. Even this shout you are shouting, have you actually, after shouting, have you actually done the proper thing? Because the shouting is not the record keeping actually. Where we keep record day, and where we make noise day, so they forget time.
Baba, I get you. But
the next thing,
okay, you continue.
Oh, you want to ask?
No, it's not my thing, so you continue. It's your time.
The next thing is
me too. I go talk some.
The next thing is that look,
you too. I go talk some. Wait for what I will say on this video.
You see, it is not only South Africans who are feeling it. The Nigeria wave there, they are moving. It's either you join the train, or they will leave you behind.
Or you die.
You go die right now. Because, brother me, where they started from, some of us, when we look back, now we are getting exactly what they are doing. So the best thing we are doing right now is just jump into it. The truth is that they have the plugs everywhere. And if anybody is having a conversation with you, they start with their conversation before it gets to you. No matter where the person is coming from. And they want to do something with you, they start with their conversation before they get to you. And the understanding we all need to have is that they are to partner with. The reason why they are going beyond and they are going all out to do is that they have a calculated and they are unifying either directly or indirectly to erase something. You know, when people have a stain, say bibi a goon, maybe a coffee taho, now enjoy a goon, now what top parazo pass parazo would be clean. The obi can be a won't you. You just want to make sure that that black thing that is staining you is gone. And they've seen the way. And the only way and the only truth out of it is creative art. So the rich, the poor, the accommodation, I've gathered that this is our way out. And we don't want people to see us this way. We want people to see us this way. So anyhow, we go preach them. Because people who are behind, who are inputting things on the internet, who are doing everything, any space, anytime they get the least of opportunity to sell themselves right, they do that consciously and ensure that other things that blacklist them, that dirty them, are off. And this is their way out. You may have other ways out. You may also have other way out. But what do they have? This is what they have.
Well, Ro, thank you guys. Let's close.
That's Sammy. I agree with DJ Maphorisa.
Good.
In fact, you can't fight them. That is the truth of the matter. Reality is that you can't fight anybody from doing anything. Whether the person is bigger than you or smaller than you, whatever anybody wants to do, they can do it. One of the ways to grow as a people is collaboration. The more we unite and collaborate, the more we are able to expand. The African continent is as big as any other continent. Yes, even though in the continent we have sizes, but everybody is big in their own right.
That's true.
And unity is the only thing that can make. See, reggae is not big because it is only Jamaicans who do reggae. Reggae is big because everybody in the world is doing reggae.
Yeah.
Hip hop is big not because the originators, Americans, are the only people doing hip hop, but it is because everybody in the world is doing so. That is why it is big. So yes, I agree.
But do you also understand that if you twist the facts of reggae and dance, Jamaicans will come out? Do you know?
I'm coming there. I'm coming there. That's what I'm saying.
No, they will.
So on the score of collaboration, on the score of collaboration, where DJ Maphorisa is saying, yes, South Africans should collaborate with Nigerians or whichever country they want to collaborate with to make Amapiano big and successful as any other genre in the space. But they should not take any downplaying, any misinformation. I go online and I see comments like Amapiano is not a genre. Now it's what? It's both fruit. It's trumpet. Amapiano is not a genre. It's what? If it is not a genre, then why? Then I believe if you believe it is not a genre, write to Grammys and tell Grammys that they've mistaken Amapiano to be a genre. Because when they were mentioning genres, they added Amapiano.
Yeah. But why are they now saying Amapiano is not a genre? Because someone says it is for him.
Because someone says they are the originators and you are trumpeting it, so you think
you can also do some.
You can also do some, and yours that is maybe an adaptation, which is Ojapiano or whatever. It's what you are calling it a music genre.
Before you know, they will do Uche piano. Right?
It's what you are calling a genre.
Allah.
It's what you are calling a genre.
Uche piano.
So for Maphorisa to call on collaboration, that I agree. But any misinformation in the space, South Africans should not take it lightly. Besides, we are in an infodemic world right now. The times we are in are not normal times. You can be white too. Somebody can paint you black where you have no idea. If you like keep quiet for one day,
you turn black.
You turn black right now.
Yeah, that's true.
So on the score of collaboration, I agree. But any misinformation or anything that anybody would want to say or do to misrepresent what the fact is, they shouldn't allow it. Before I write,
even with their collaborations, now Nigeria's music industry is not controlled by Nigerians. So even if you want that collaboration, it is not going to be cheap like that.
That's what
I was saying earlier that if we give a Nigerian musician options of a South African artist and an American artist, who will they pick?
They will pick an American artist. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. South Africans on the topic of collaboration, they shouldn't only look at Nigerians. They should collaborate with whoever they want to collaborate with, whether the person is from South Africa, East Africa, West Africa, North Africa. They should collaborate with anybody they want to collaborate with. Because the people in West Africa are not the only people that do music. There are other people in other regions who also do music. For in terms of collaboration they should do it. But I mean, before I wrap up, Shagzy is recruiting SHS and GHS graduates for a short-term
what?
Employment, as in campaign, to help campaign Shagzy on the street. So if you find yourself in Weja, East Legon, Kaswa, Airport 37, as well as Hacho, you can maybe apply and be part of the Shagzy recruitment.
Oh, okay. Now they will be paid.
Yes, they will definitely be paid.
Shagzy people are paying people.
Yeah,
they will paid
drivers 500 Ghana cedis.
Now you're going to pay.
Yes. So this is what we are doing to get everybody involved.
Okay.
Yes, we want everybody to be part of the big family. So it is not, and we are taking it down from even to the JHS graduate and the SHS graduate. Maybe you've graduated school, or maybe you're on vacation and all that, and you want to do some 1 week, 2 weeks just to get some cash. When you call the number, we'll give you the information. It is just about Shagzi just campaigning for Shagzi on the street or anywhere you just get people.
Like Kwashima traffic, I'll go and start and say
get people signed on and you are paid.
Okay.
Be a Shagzi Royal, be a Shagzi partner. So anywhere you can just get a driver sign on today, and you'll be paid.
All right, Shagzi, it is time to ride. On this note, we can only end it here with greetings to you guys, inviting your opinions to be part of this conversation. Special thanks to Nana Reagan, Abbas Moise, as well as Roland Amate, and to my producers, Digital Rasta, Currency on camera. Richie Flex is the editor-director of our show. Stay blessed and make sure that you are always here. A reminder that Sunday, 7 p.m. Ghana time, Sammy Flex Connect will still be coming your way. Wait for it, connect, and let's do some more. We are out of here.